Okay, welcome to the Mayor's Update from the regular meeting of Council from May 8th. First thing we dealt with was designation of the Hamilton residence as a municipal historic resource. This is a home located at 131 2nd Avenue Southeast. So Council gave first, second, third reading to that. All done. Council, board, and committee appointments. So, always love these ones because these are people that put their hands up in this community to make it better and get involved. So, we appointed Eunice Schmulin to the High River Library Board, Mr. Alexander Zivkovic and Mr. Hank Leefrink to the Assessment Review Board, Colleen Jansen to the FCSS Board, Family and Community Support Services Board. So thank you very much to all of them for being a part of this with us to keep this town rolling. So next piece was the Broadband Pilot Business Plan. So this is a, probably one of Jody Dawson's top items on her radar is fiber optics in downtown High River and getting this pilot project going. So we had a presentation by the firm that she's chosen to put this pilot project together for us and put the business plan for the pilot project together for us. So they just came and gave us an update as to their timeline and everything as to how they're going to be doing that. There's lots of public engagement sessions, those kinds of things that are going to be happening. So pay attention to this. It's extremely important that we look at our options with how to do fiber. You can get in with one of the other providers, Shaw, Bell, TELUS, or you can do like Olds and do it yourself and run fiber optics as a utility within the municipality. And I'm pretty interested in seeing how that would look and having us have control of this and as a revenue stream for the town in the next 5-10 years. So fiber optics is the number one question Jody gets asked about as to attracting businesses. Everybody wants high-speed internet up and down to the 1 gig level, right? Minimum. So that's where we're headed with that. Just pay attention to it. I could go on for a little while about it, but I'm not going to. Pay attention to it and attend the engagement sessions and the open houses so that you can learn more about what we're doing. So fantastic job by Jody on that one. Highwood Memorial Center request for a letter of support. So they're trying to get new chairs in there. The chairs they have do not meet fire code if you're over 100 people. All the chairs over 100 people, the chairs have to physically lock together. So the poor staff over there, when we do larger funerals or seated events like the Remembrance Day ceremony, they physically have to zip tie all those chairs together, 800 chairs, to get to meet fire code. So this is getting rid of the old chairs, getting chairs that clip together. When you put them side by side, they automatically clip together. Piece that you can do to get involved with this, $25 a chair. You can walk down to the Memorial Center and you can buy 10. You can buy 100 chairs if you want. They're $25 a piece, and you get a little donor name tag on the back of the chair, so there's some recognition for your contribution there. And have some fun with it. So help them out. So we gave a letter of support so that they could request a couple of grants that they're after. So that was that one. Emergency Preparedness Month. So that's our wonderful month of May. And this is extremely important. This is not something that's going to go away just because we are now the most well-protected community in Canada from flood risk. We always have to be prepared. This is not just about flooding. This is about a number of other things, whether it's a gas leak or a tornado or you name it. You got to be prepared. If you're doing anything else, you're just being complacent and irresponsible. So this is something that's very important to us. And this is just having Carly Benson come over and give us an update as to where we're at with things, and we are prepared. Same things being talked about with the City of Calgary on Global this morning. They're very very open and honest about risks that are present. in the city of Calgary. I think High River's in a lot better position. We've been able to get a lot done in the last 4 years. So we're in a very, very good position, but we have to always be responsible and never forget what we went through, and make sure we're ready at all times for any kind of an emergency. High River Alert System, which is the sirens and the automatic notifications onto your cell phone, etc. Extremely important that you're on that list. It's also extremely important that you update your information. If you've changed your cell phone number, or if you used to have a landline, and if you're like me and most people now, you got rid of that landline because everything's done on these things now. So make sure that you have your active phone number listed on High River Alert System. So www.hrready.ca is where you can get links back to the High River Alert System, and you can update your information in there. Address, if you've moved away, you can cancel your subscription to it so that you're not getting our notifications. So just go there and make sure you're up to date. Neighbor Fest, so this is everybody's, this is part of what we do with Emergency Preparedness Month, is make a little more fun activities for it. There's some educational components with it, but you can rent the block party trailer and do all your sumo wrestling and all those kinds of things, but have fun and be able to teach the kids a little bit more about emergency preparedness while you're at it. So great job that our staff have come up with to make it a little more fun. 2017 flood season forecast preparedness, I kind of already touched on that with the other piece. So we're ready for it. We're prepared if anything does happen. The snowpack, the weather systems, you know, we're sitting at about a normal level, maybe a little bit above average with snowpack, but it's really not snowpack that impacts us. It's the rainfall in June. So, and if you can predict that one, then I got a tip for you. Heck, with Lotto Max, you can make a lot of money if you can predict that one. So that's about it. You know how to get a hold of us. Thanks very much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.